It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to Travel and Cruise Industry News, another breaking news edition. For the second time today, our friends over at Carnival is in the news. Carnival as well as Princess and then Holland America, as they have canceled cruises well into the spring of 2021 due to the pandemic situation. I'm going to run through this. It's a lot of stuff, folks. I'm going to do it as quickly as possible. If you are booked on one of these cruises, send me a text or something and I can get you more specifics than I'm going to have time for here. But we'll start with Princess. They announced it will cancel all cruises from U.S. ports through May the 14th. Princess itself was impacted by the pandemic early on, with two of its ships, the Diamond Princess and the Grand Princess, were among the first vessels to quarantine passengers because of infections. Previously, Princess had canceled itineraries through March the 31st. So that's all Princess cruises through now through May the 14th. The further suspension also applies to European cruises scheduled prior to May 15th, said Negrin Camille, spokesman for Princess Cruises. He told that to USA today. Carnival Cruise Line also announced an extension to its sailing suspension, canceling cruises through March 31st out of U.S. waters. Carnival also canceled select domestic itineraries into fall and one international cruise in June, according to spokesman Vance Gilkinson. While many of the scheduled changes are in relation to the pandemic-induced regulations, including voyage length restrictions, some are also related to rescheduled dry dock works. Now, here are the cancellations from Carnival. All sailings from U.S. ports through March 31st. Carnival Freedom, April 10th sailing from Galveston. Carnival Miracle sailings from San Diego and San Francisco through September 16th. Carnival Liberty sailings from Port Canaveral from September 17th through October 18th. Carnival Sunshine sailings from Charleston from October 11th through November 13th. Carnival Spirit's 15-day voyage from Singapore to Brisbane set to depart June the 12th. And of course, there's the usual, we're sorry to disappoint our guest, from Christine Duffy, president of Carnival. We've heard this a million times over the past 10 months now. Another Carnival subsidiary, P&O Cruises in Australia, also announced today the cancellation of its New Zealand cruises into April. P&O Cruises Australia is extending its rolling pause in operations from April 25th of April 2021. The cruise line plans to return to New Zealand in July 22 for a 150-day season. Then we get to Holland America. Holland America continues to prepare and develop its plans to meet the framework for a conditional sailing order issued by the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. The company is extending its pause of cruise operations for all departures through April 30th of 2021. This includes Alaska, Mexican Riviera, Pacific Coast, Caribbean, Mediterranean, and Canada, New England departures. The line will also cancel all Alaska cruises through mid-May, Alaska departures on 3 ships through early June, any land and sea journeys connected with the canceled Alaska sailings, Mediterranean cruises through early June, and Zandam's Canada, New England itineraries through August. Cruises impacted by this pause in operation are all cruise departures through April 30th. This is for Holland America. Alaska, the Eurodam and Oosterdam through the first week of June. Koningsdam through mid-May, New Amsterdam and Noordam through mid-May, Zuiderdam through early June. The Mediterranean, the Volendam cruises through early June between Venice and Civitavecchia. The Westerdam through early June, round trip from Venice or between Venice and Piraeus, Athens. The Canada to New England, Zaandam cruises through August between Boston and Montreal and Quebec. Guests and their travel agents will be notified today, and all the future credits and so forth for rebooking, and all that business goes out. As far as an operator like me, it's just been a continuing thing now for 10 months, being constantly trying to change your website and keep it updated with the latest in the way of cruises and pricing. And even I listed one of the cruises today on my social media pages that's changed before the day's over with. So I'm not it's all surprised about this because of the pandemic situation and the slowness of the vaccine program and distribution and actually getting the vaccine in the arms of folks, which we need to do a lot of work on that, which is going to be the game changer for all of us. But I'm not surprised at all to see this. Basically, now this moves us into April for a majority of cruises from the U.S. Other cruises throughout later in the year are worldwide. And I won't be surprised to see it go further until we get the numbers reversed and start bringing the numbers down on the pandemic, not only here in the States, but in Europe also. Again, my hearts go out to the Costa effort that we announced earlier today in starting up cruises out of Italy again, that they're able to do it without any trouble, because another bad situation could just totally cripple the industry for most of 2021. So that's it from the old Fat Travel Guide. I've had 2 breaking news stories today on a day that I had not planned on doing anything. I've got a broadcast scheduled tomorrow, and just watch tomorrow morning. There won't be a damn bit of news, but we'll have to see. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, appreciate it if you subscribe. We try to keep you updated on everything in the cruise news and travel world. We're regularly on the air live at Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock. Make sure you join us for any of those broadcasts. And then we go for special news like this. I get it on the air as soon as possible. So that's going to wrap me up for today. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you for watching today's Travel and Cruise Industry News. Join us every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern for another episode. Travel and Cruise Industry News is a production of Chillie's Cruises.